This video clip describes how to write and evaluate linear equations from a description. For example, if it takes 15 minutes to mix up a batch of cookie dough for 48 cookies, and it takes 10 minutes to bake a sheet of 12 cookies, how many minutes will it take for me to get 48 cookies ready? Only bake one sheet of cookies at a time because otherwise you don't get the top and bottom done at the same time. So if we can only bake 12 at a time, in order for us to get 48 cookies, and we can do 12 at a time, 48 divided by 12 is 4. So we need to bake 4 batches in the oven. So the time to get these cookies ready would be the 15 minutes to mix up the dough plus 10 minutes for each batch. Well, we've found out that it takes 4 batches, so the total time would be the 15 minutes plus 10 times 4 batches. 4 10-minute batches would be 40 minutes. So the total time would be 15 plus 40. So the total time is 55 minutes. So we wrote the equation. Then we evaluated it. We replaced B with the value for B. That was 4. That's what's called evaluating. Let's do another example. Let's change things up a little bit. The numbers, just change the numbers. So we have to get 100 cookies ready, and we can bake 20 at a time. Well, let me show you a trick. When you're dividing by a number that ends in 0, by a number that ends in 0, those zeros just represent times 10. So that top number could be written as 10 times 10. The bottom number could be written as 2 times 10. Well, 10 divided by 10 is 1. So that could simplify to 10 divided by 2. Well, a quicker way to do that would be to just cancel out trailing zeros in pairs. So 10 divided by 2 is just half of 10, which is 5. So the equation for the time would be 5 minutes to mix up the dough plus 12 minutes for each batch. Well, we said it takes 5 batches, so the time would be 5 minutes plus 12 minutes times 5 batches each. 12 minutes each for 5. 12 times 5 is 60 plus 5. So the total time would be 65 minutes. Another quick example. Once you catch on to the pattern, go ahead and go to the work at the tables in the middle of the room. Anyways, in this case, we're doing 100 cookies, and we can do 25 on a sheet. How many sheets, how many batches do I have to cook? Well, here's another trick. Think of this as money. 100 is $1. 100 pennies is $1. So how many 25 cents, how many quarters in $1? There are 4 quarters in $1. So we know we have to cook 4 batches to get 100 cookies. The total time would be the time that it takes to mix up the dough. That was 10 minutes. Plus 10 minutes for every batch, which was 4. So let's evaluate that equation with a 4 in place of B. 4 tens is 40. So the total time to get 50 cookies ready, or to get 100 cookies ready, is 50 minutes. One more quick example if you still need it. 50 cookies, 10 cookies per batch, 5 batches. Time would be 20 minutes to mix it up, 10 minutes for each batch. Five batches. Let's evaluate that for 5 batches. 5 batches at 10 minutes each would be 50 minutes, plus the time to mix it up, total time of 70 minutes. Oops. So 70 minutes.